to the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Our next matchup features St. Teresa's Academy and Bishop Miege. And good afternoon, everyone. Joe Van Amberg along with KU volleyball legend Nancy Dorsey. And Nancy, you know, someone famous once said, it's like deja vu all over again. Yeah. And we've got that here, another rematch, two outstanding volleyball teams, a St. Teresa's team that has actually had the edge over Bishop Miege over the past few matches against the Bishop Miege team that's coming off a state championship.
Yeah, last year this certainly was an exciting matchup. For the Stars, look to see Holy Cross commit senior Issa Glover and two sports star also going to play in college, Madeline Salee, to pace their offense. Those two are going to be the heavy arms for the Stars. For the Stags, we've got a couple people to keep our eye on. Look for huge swings from seniors Trinity Stevens, Lauren Lopez, and the two-sport phenom basketball player of the year, Kirsten Vollerholst. They just have, weapon after weapon. So it should be another really fun matchup.
St. Teresa's and Bishop Miege set here in just a few moments at the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Coming up next. And welcome back to the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum News. St. Teresa's fans out here and always nice and dressed up, as there is Coach Lindsay Franco in her third season, back-to-back state championships.
Wearing my favorite shirt. Everyone watch women's sports. Heck yeah, they do. That's why we're here.
As Kazajanski starts out with the points.
That was a great swing down that line, deep in the court. You get another look at it here. Great set by Naomi there. Oh, that's just so hard to defend. They all thought it was out, and they let it go. It was right inside that end line.
So Verhulst with some power.
Nice up by Sloan Fendi. Kind of knocked her over, but man, she really got a great dig there.
Glover. And it's out, so a point to Bishop Miege, tied at 1.
Got to see that some of the power that both of these teams have. Good set to the middle, just wide.
So we'll see Ari Rodriguez. Wide reach.
The freshman on the outside, you love to see that.
Verhulst finds some space, and it's 2-1 Bishop Miege.
What an athlete Verhulst is. I mean, you were talking about a 3-time 4A basketball player of the year here. Volleyball is not her sport, so to speak, but she just knows sports. She's been around it. She comes from a huge sports family, and they're all athletes, and she's fun to watch.
There's Glover with the finish to tie it at 2.
That's a nice cut shot by Glover back to the right back. A lot of times with middles, we tell them hit it to setter. If worse comes to worse, she was a little out of sorts there, it was kind of an off-speed shot. Put it in the setter's hands, get them out of system, and let's reset.
So now Glover to serve. Is out. So 3-2 in favor of Bishop Miege.
We see a lot of missed serves at the Slam. You know, first game of the year, a lot of nerves, big environment.
It's Trinity Stevens on the serve there. Reish finds some space, and it's tied at 3. Lily Stewart, the serve, and first varsity match ever was the St. James Volleyball Slam last year. There's a block. There's Reese.
She hit that off the antenna, I believe.
So substitution as Verhulst comes out and Maylee Morrison comes in for Bishop Miege. Morrison. Reese.
Nice up. Boom.
Becker with the kill, and we're tied at 4.
I love that decision by Lily Stewart, right? First of all, you got the pancake save, which is always a good time. And then Stewart sees this opening in the middle. What a great finish by Charlotte Becker, middle sophomore.
Reese with the service ace. 5-4 St. Teresa's, and St. Teresa's and Bishop Miege going back and forth here early.
We knew this was how this was gonna look, right? Just two high energy teams.
And a point for St. Teresa's as Sammy Schleicher tried to go for the kill there for Bishop Miege.
I thought maybe that the block touched that. It certainly sounded like it. Let's see if we can re-see this on the replay here. It's hard to tell. Ours don't go in slow motion. It's a tough judgment call for sure.
And Bishop Miege, as Marin Dean, the sophomore, gets it over the net.
I like that aggressiveness by Marin. She was so confident in doing that. Makes good decisions. Like I said, that's one of the best things about her as a setter. She's smart. Saw that opening and took it. Nicely done.
Coach Franco talked about the huge jump in leadership she's made this year as well. As Lopez with the serve. Reese from the back row, out. So point to Bishop Miege.
I love Reese's confidence, man. She's a freshman and she's going for it. You know, this is a hard first game of the year. Like, welcome to high school volleyball. You're going to be in front of cameras and a big audience and a big stage, and she's going for it, and that's going to pay off.
And Victoria Henson, new coach, talked about her being fearless and not timid around the upperclassmen, and showing it here as well in this environment. St. Teresa's with the 7-6 early lead in set number 1. It's Avery Reed now, the senior, to serve. Olivia Stevens tried for it. 4 hits, so a point to St. Teresa's.
So the Stags actually have 2 sets of sisters, Trinity and Liv Stevens, and Delaney and Maylee Morrison. That's super fun. I love when you get to see, you know, as a family, what a special thing to get to see your 2 kids play together, and a unique experience for sure.
It's Reed a bit too far there. St. Teresa's up 1 early. And St. Teresa's last 3 times these teams have played, because they play at the Slam and then they've also played in the regular season. St. Teresa's has won the last 3 matchups. Bishop Miege trying to break that streak here today, as that was out. And a point for Bishop Miege. We're tied at 8. Bishop Miege, good showing as well here at the Volleyball Slam.
Yeah, we got to get these kids making some noises, like some cheer-offs or something. I think last year they got kind of into it, didn't they? The 2 crowds were.
Maybe just getting warmed up here.
See the replay here, just an unforced error there by the Stars.
Morrison serve. Glover blocked by Stevens. And a little miscommunication as Bishop Miege now leads by 2.
Yeah, those balls are tough. You have 2 people in the same space, right? And they're trying to figure out who's going to take the ball. That was a big block by Trinity Stevens. Just a little miscommunication error. Happens to the best of us.
Lady Morrison, good serve. And a point for Bishop Miege. They lead by 3. And a timeout for St. Teresa's as Bishop Miege has built a lead. And let's take a look at the last point.
The ace from Delaney Morrison, excuse me. That ball just kind of clips the net. Those are just really hard to return. That rule came around years ago. We used to call that was a misserve. That was a side out if it hit the net. The other team got the side out and the opportunity to serve. So yeah, that's new. Well, not new anymore, but for those of us that are old, it feels new, and it's a rule that some of us like and some of us don't love. Just makes it so hard to pass that ball.
Well, Bishop Miege, a strong start. And Nancy, what do you think is working for Bishop Miege right now?
I think they're putting pressure on the Stars and their in-service team. You know, I think that's always the goal as a coach, is try to get a team out of system, because every team out of system feels a little chaotic, a little frantic. And first game of the year, it's a really hard time to feel frantic. So we want to make them really think, oh, again, think hard about their serve receive. That's like an art, a subtle art. You know, a lot of college coaches, they have drills where they like try to get a let serve. Like, can we serve it at the tape? We need to get 3 tape serves before we can move on to the next drill. And because the flatter the ball is, the closer it is to the net, the harder it is to pass.
Morrison tried for it again there. Hit the net this time, so a 12-9 advantage for Bishop Miege here in set number 1.
That luck had to run out eventually, right?
Yeah.
You only get so many of those in one set. Oh, nice serve.
Randall. And net fault, so a point for St. Teresa's.
It was a great serve by Randall, making them move into that open seam in the court there. You can kind of see that opening. She took it.
And there is Victoria Henson in her first season, an Iowa State standout volleyball player. In fact, she's being inducted into the Iowa State Hall of Fame here later on this month.
And she was like a 3-time collegiate All-American, just an incredible player in her own right. So
Kazajanski gives St. Teresa's the point and cuts the lead to 1.
Drew Kajansky is an interesting young lady. I love the notes that Coach Henson gave me. She's a swimmer, she's a singer, she has 3 siblings and 2 cats. Like, just all of it made me laugh. She's very energetic, and you saw that on that last play. Nice hustle.
Kazajanski keeps it alive. Stevens.
Nice up. Avery Reed for the Stars with a huge out.
Lopez. Morrison gets it over. Randall, a little miscommunication there with Glover. So a point to Bishop Miege.
That was a great rally, just some good plays off the backcourt, some good saving dives, and unfortunate for the play to end that way. You know, that's not, as a coach, a great effort on your side. But those are the kinks we got to work out in the early part of the season.
St. Teresa's with an opportunity is Scanlon. Point for St. Teresa's.
I call the net. Let's see here. Yeah, I call the net violation. So here we go. There's some barking happening. Now it's like there's kids here.
Stevens. Bindi keeps it alive. Reese.
Nice hustle. Did she hit that twice?
Glover with the kill.
I'm gonna need to see that play again. It was hard to tell who took that second ball, and Stevens took the third ball over. Yeah, I think she did hit it twice. That was so interesting. But great swing there to finish that play by Issa Glover. We expected that from her this afternoon.
Olivia Stevens finds some room.
I like her versatility. You know, she was out on the outside for the first 2 rotations and then flipped to the right, and she's just kind of hitting everything from everywhere, and that's what she wants, just a sophomore. So excited to see her grow each year at the Slam.
So Bella Franco, the senior, one of the leaders on this Bishop Miege volleyball team. Kazajanski.
Kind of a float attack there. It looked like it might have sailed out of bounds, had to just let it go. But when you're already making a move to the ball, it's hard to kind of stop momentum once it's headed in a direction. This has certainly been a good match so far.
Glover too far. And Bishop Miege leads by 1. Back and forth we go here in set number 1. Yeah, these teams have been a part of some great matches over the past few years. It's Trinity Stevens, a senior, first team All-Stater.
Nice serve.
Reese.
Oh, nice set.
Verholz.
Right decision.
And a point for St. Teresa's. Nice block.
I like the decision making there, Marin. She's full speed ahead to the outside, so she pushes that ball back. And Kirsten tried to be crafty. It was the right play, just didn't work out the way she wanted, but there's that IQ again of that high-level athlete.
Apologies, that one hit the net. Lopez finds the sideline, and Bishop Miege leads by 1 once again.
High and deep. There's not much you can do about this. She gets up above the block, finds that seam down the line, and it's just right inside that end line. Almost impossible to defend, really.
Haley Morrison on the serve. Reese, the tip.
Nice.
And point for St. Teresa, so tied once again.
I'm loving this Eleanor Reese action. Like, she's getting served just about every time back there. And she seems so poised and calm, and you gotta love seeing that from a freshman. Good for her.
That coach talked about, she actually pushes a lot of the other girls in practices, and really showing here as Bishop Miege again takes the lead.
Marandine with that sneaky setter dump once again. She does a good job. You can see this on the replay, keeping her hands neutral, so it looked like she was setting the ball. So that's how you shock people, surprise them a little bit. Shoot it over at the last second.
Lauren Lopez. Stewart. Scanlon. Blocked. We'll try again. Point for Bishop Miege.
Call the double contact on the set. An interesting thing, because they're doing away with the double contact at the collegiate game. And so you could just manhandle the ball all you want, but in the high school game, and that hasn't changed yet. So I'll be interested to see if that trickles over into our side of things in the next few years.
Scanlon. Lopez.
Nice up.
Stegeman tried to find a way to get the ball over the net, but it's a point for Bishop Miege, and Bishop Miege now leads by 3.
That was a nice up by Lily Stewart for the Stars. Another player that Henson said is just a great teammate, has a great attitude, and apparently a multitude of pets, including a hedgehog named Annie. So Annie must be home watching her mom on the game. I loved it. I was dying laughing when I read it. I was like, that's amazing. What does one do with a hedgehog, though? I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know either.
I don't think they're very snuggly, are they? I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna ask her after the game.
Well, St. Teresa's cuts it to 2, and now Avery Reed.
Avery Reed headed to play at Wash U in St. Louis. She's been doing a great job back there. Just a little dynamic, little defensive player.
Reese tried to go for the kill, but it hits the net, so Bishop Miege back on top by 3.
Again, I'd love to see the athleticism, but also just the courage of a freshman in a big game. Like, she's going for it. I'm here for it. Nice pass.
Glover gets the kill.
That's what happens when you're in system. That was a great pass. Let's see if we can get another look at it here. Yep, from the freshman to Lily Stewart and to Issa Glover, no surprise. Issa is also a black belt in karate, so she is not to be messed with. Right? I was like, okay. She's gonna go play college volleyball, and she could let you up, apparently.
Randall couldn't find the sideline, so 21-18, Bishop Miege. It's now Marandine. That was in. So Dean with the service ace.
That was a great serve. I mean, we can see here it lands here. It is so just barely in, like one ball length in, and they're all like, oh shoot. We thought that was out.
Well, and a timeout for St. Teresa's as Bishop Miege here late in this set have started to pull away. Now, those of you who remember the match last year still could see a comeback from St. Teresa's. We saw a few of those. But Bishop Miege just, they're in the driver's seat right now. Things seem to be working for them.
They are, and right now it's just unforced errors for the Stars. They've made a lot of hitting errors, and those just add up over time. But with as many unforced errors as they had, they've kept it pretty close. And I always say, like, it's anybody's game. Anybody can win at any given time. It's just 1 point. Just 1 point at a time. Just claw your way back in. And we saw them do that last year, so we know they're a great team and they have a great coach. So no doubt the Stars can make a comeback here in this first set.
Dean with the serve. Randall out wide to Scanlon. And a point to Bishop Miege.
Little net violation there. Set was a little tight. There might have been a net violation all over the place. If the set that tight, it's easy for both sides to get into the net.
Set from Randall. Glover. Stevens finds the sideline. Point for Bishop Miege. Now they are 1 point away from winning set number 1.
Nice set by Maren Dean to get the ball into the hands of Trinity Stevens here. This is 31. This 3 is hard to defend, and she really kind of hit it off speed to that sharp angle. It's a nasty shot. Uh-oh. Rotation
violation, and that is a point for Bishop Miege. And Bishop Miege wins set number 1, 25-18. We'll take a break. We'll be back for set number 2 here on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week, the St. James Volleyball Slam on Spectrum News. And welcome back to the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. Bishop Miege fans celebrating that set 1 win, 25-18. And a great start for Bishop Miege is Victoria Henson right now and her team looking to regroup here for set number 2.
Yeah, or again, like we talked about earlier, it's so early on in the season. They have a lot of young starters. They got a freshman. They have 2 sophomores in there. You know, they just got to kind of work through the kinks a little bit. And sometimes when you've been playing just each other, it's, you know, it's hard to see like the forest through the trees. What do we need to work on? What's our, you know, biggest weakness? It just really helps to play against somebody different. So everyone's going to learn a lot today. Everybody playing in Slam.
It's Naomi Randall, the sophomore. Stevens, oh, what some power.
There it is again. Gotta love that swing. She comes kind of a 1 foot front slide. That's a highlight reel kind of kill.
As Dean into the net. Point for St. Teresa's. And we're leveled at 1. Fendi. And Fendi with the service ace.
Nice serve by Fendi. She was a former setter and turned into a defender. Pretty normal to see. Setters just usually have great ball skills all around, great ball control, good servers, smart players, high IQ, and you can definitely see that from Fendi here this afternoon.
Fendi will serve once again, and
oh, I think that was in.
Just outside the sideline and tied at 2.
I'm gonna have to take a second look at that, hopefully. It really looked like it was in, but it was coming at us pretty quick. Oh no, that was out, okay. I stand corrected. Good call by the line judge. Those are hard calls to make.
It's Franco.
Oh no.
And it finds the sideline.
We call that the bump kill.
So a point for St. Teresa's.
That goes in the kill column. It's beautiful. It's not what you want, right? But if you're gonna overpass the ball, at least let it be to a corner where nobody can return it, and then you get a kill.
Glover on the serve. Lopez.
Don't know if we touched that or not. Nice set. Yeah, I didn't think so.
So 4 hits.
Robin, the head official, the official who's up, called the 4 contacts here. You can kind of see on the replay right here. Just kind of like mishit it a little bit. It was off the tape instead of the blocker's hands.
Glover.
Oh, she almost just
Miege.
got...
Another point for St. Teresa's.
The ref just almost got knocked off the ref stand there, Robin. She got a little jostled there, but Miege with the great swing right to the donut. Just that readiness.
Issa Glover. Too far. Point for Bishop Miege. Marantine, you see right there, a sophomore, was on the varsity team last year. Miege. Wide to Verhulst. At a point for St. Teresa's.
Charlotte Becker and Eleanor Miege team up for that block here. Kirsten Verhulst. Nicely done. They look surprised a little bit. Not a huge celebration, or maybe just poise. Like, yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
It's Lily Stewart. Lopez. Fendi with a nice job to keep that one alive. Miege the tip. Verhulst to the back over. Stewart keeps it alive. Miege. Out wide, Lopez.
Wow, 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 yes!
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness!
Can St. Teresa's convert?
What a rally.
Lopez again, blocked.
Yes! Nice!
Still alive. Miege gets it over. Oh, St. Teresa's won a point.
Holy smokes, look at this one-arm dig to one-arm dig to on the ground over the net. Verhulst did the right thing, just shove it right back over. They're not ready, but man, what a play. Here's another one, wait for it, there it is. I love it. That's what volleyball is all about. That's why we have the best sport in the world.
And St. Teresa's with 2 in a row. And Coach Franco wants to talk things over. St. Teresa's an 8-3 lead here in set number 2. What a rally. And let's take a look at that last point.
Holy cow, I'm tired. That made me tired. I was like so excited I couldn't even catch my breath. Okay, let me see what happens here. I don't even know if I know. There we go. Yeah, just an unforced error from the Stags. And Franco calls a timeout just to talk to her squad, right? There's nothing to be worried about. It's early in the game. If you're going to be down by 5, this is a good time to be down by 5. You've got plenty of time to work your way back in.
Well, that rally was so good. Let's take one more look.
Oh, my goodness. There's the tip. Cover. Miege with a good swing. Boom. Dig 1, dig 2, on the ground. I loved how energized the crowd got as well. Just aggressive, high-level volleyball happened in there. Another great touch. She almost ran into her coach.
Lopez. Point for St. Teresa's.
Lopez a little frustrated, right? Back-to-back hitting errors. She's such a high-level hitter. She's headed to Rockhurst to play volleyball. You just got to keep feeding her, you know, give her an opportunity to show what she can do.
Lopez again serving. There's Roberts right for the kill there. Miege the little tip. Verhulst. Fendi.
Nice up.
Stewart with the set. There's Becker. And a point for Bishop Miege.
There's been some long rallies in this game. I said that last one we just watched twice was 53 seconds long. That one was pretty long as well, ended in an error. The girls are out there looking gassed. Understandably so when you're playing a really fun and energetic match like this one.
It's Maylee Morrison with the serve. Becker. 4 hits, so a point for Bishop Miege.
Pass is a little tight. You have a back row setter. So when that setter enters like that, she can't break the plane of the net. And obviously we also don't want her in the net. So it's really important to have a middle that's driving to the setter when she's tight, because it's really the only option.
Scanlon back in.
most of us preset plays on service even. She was running a 31 or a 3 in there, but the pass was tight. So you've got to kind of like divert and say, oh no, I'm going to come and run at you because this is all I can do.
Lopez. And that may get Lopez going.
That's what you're used to seeing from Lopez, that high-flying, heavy, quick, fast as lightning arm. She gets it in the seam, see that right between the blockers. It's a hard ball to hit. Well done.
Lopez, who's committed to Rockhurst University.
She was the 4A Player of the Year last year in their state championship season.
Send it over. Tip from Dickerman. And another rally going here. Becker. Stewart. Reich.
Oh, wow, what another great up.
Lopez got the top of the net and got it to fall.
This certainly has been a fun match so far. Both teams just flying all over the place. Great up there by Delaney Morrison. And then feed the beast right through the hands of the Stars' middle blocker. It was Lauren Lopez.
Lopez again back to serve. Too far. At St. Teresa's, back in front by 4. Well, when the schedule came out, you knew this was going to be a fun one.
Yeah, this one always is a fun one. It's like they have to be matched up together for the end of time.
And that time unable to quite get it back over the net, so a point to Bishop Miege.
Lily Stewart doing a good job back there playing defense. I mean, they're just hitting the ball at her, which is a great strategy. Really get your setter out, make somebody else take the second ball, and she's getting a hand on everything.
So Delaney Morrison now. Dickerman tried, couldn't get it over the net, so Bishop Miege with the point, and it's a 2-point St. Teresa's lead. So Delaney Morrison, the leaders and captains of this team with the last serve. Glover. Olivia Stevens couldn't quite get the hand, at least a good hand on that one, so a point to St. Teresa's, and I think Olivia Stevens wants that one back.
Well, it's just a tough angle. It's like the closer they are to you and the farther off the net they are, like the wider you have to get as a hitter. She just didn't get quite wide enough, and it's such a hard ball to swing at. I personally would have just tried to tip it over, right?
And a point to St. Teresa's.
I love that she came back with an aggressive approach and swing, though. You know, you gotta love that confidence in the sophomore.
As Stevens, Coach Frank described her as, she'll be one of the strongest on the roster this year.
She's just right next to her sister. I love it. They're blocking together.
Scanlon. The tip over. Jansky with the point. So again, after Bishop Miege takes set number 1, St. Teresa's trying to come back and take set 2.
Drew Kezajansky has been good back there. She's just ready, she's patient. She doesn't get the ball a ton, but when she does, she almost always seems to get a kill.
Lopez tried from the back row. Glover right there, though.
Glover was not having it. There's that black belt in karate. She's like, I don't even think so. That was impressive. Just that penetration on the net. And Lopez hits so hard. If you get a hand on it and you're lined up just right, it's going to go straight down.
Stevens with a powerful kill attempt. Here's Reich, but a point to Bishop Miege.
Such a bummer because that was a great play. I was thinking they might let it go, but a double there from Naomi Randall, who's been doing a good job. I love her bubbly personality out there. She's just always positive and cheering on her teammates, and you need that from a setter, that kind of leadership.
Glover, got it.
We call that the purse hit. It's like if you had a handbag in your hand and you went and swung at a ball. It just sometimes your timing's a little off, and It's a bit off speed, and honestly, it's like impossible to defend. It's just she was coming down, and she even laughs at herself when she lands like, oh, it was a kill. Those balls are hard to defend.
That was out, I believe, and a point for St. Teresa's.
Miege fans were looking for a touch, maybe a net violation. I didn't see. Fortunately, my view of the net is not tremendous. I have a camera and a ref right in front of me, so I got to kind of do a lot of wiggling.
Miege.
Oh, nice up.
Staying alive. Olivia Stevens tried for it. Kazajansky.
Nice set.
Trinity Stevens. Got it. Point Bishop Miege.
I liked a lot of things about that play. First, that Verhulst dig off the net. I don't know if we'll get a chance to see it, but it was a great cover. And there's that 31 that Trinity likes so much. She likes that angle, that thumb down to left back.
It's Franco. Miege. Verhulst blocked, but out of play. Point for Bishop Miege.
Verhulst always goes for it, man. It's impressive. She's always ready over there on the right side. Big approach off the hands of freshman Eleanor Miege.
Reed sends it up. Kazajansky. Verhulst staying alive.
Nice up. Nice hustle.
Bishop Miege keeps it going. Miege got it.
It feels right now a little bit like the Stags are just kind of on their heels, right? They're always on defense. They can't quite get their offense going the way they want, but man, they are scrambling. Great touches and digs and effort by everybody over on the Stag side.
It's now Issa Glover.
It's handy to have somebody on the right side who's always ready and who can hit like that. It's a nice little weapon to have.
Let's take another look.
She just has a huge seam there down the line. They're giving her a ton of space. She's taking advantage of it. Really nicely done.
St. Teresa is trying to even this match up at one set apiece. They lead 19-12 at this point, and like you said, Nancy, they seem to have Bishop Miege kind of on their heels right now.
Yeah, and that's, you know what, you kind of expect that a little bit to just come out. At this point, they have nothing to lose, right? They lost the first set, so it's kind of they got to go out and just give it their all. And in the first set, we saw the Stars make some unforced errors, and now we're seeing the same thing from the Stags. It's the first game out. We expect to see some of that, but man, I'll give both teams credit. They're scrapping their little faces off.
So Issa Glover to serve. Lopez. And it's out. So a point to Bishop Miege.
I think we were a little bit of, we weren't sure at first, but it does look by where her hands are. You can see it here. Yeah, she's kind of floating. Oh yeah, it was definitely out.
Too far on the serve attempt.
That's tough. When you're down by 6, it's like you got to go back there. And right now we just need to serve and play to give ourselves a chance. You know, Zeke just went and sat down with her assistant coach, and they're talking about they have 4 missed serves in this set. You know, 4 points makes a big difference. It's 2017. It feels more in reach. Nice swing by Maddie Roberts.
So a point to Bishop Miege.
Senior middle. She's worked really hard, worked hard to get on this varsity roster, and now she's starting in the middle. It's fun to see. Hard work pay off.
It's Bailey Morrison. Dickerman into the net. So 5-point advantage for St. Teresa's.
There's those unforced errors we talked about. Just At this point, we have a 5-point lead. Just keep the ball in play. Let them make the mistake. Let's push it to that third set.
Reese, got it.
She's so cute. I just can't get over the freshman, you know, like she's just so brave and confident. And as a coach, it's just love to see that. You know, not a lot of freshmen can play in these big moments because they're just not ready. They're young. I love it. I'm so excited for her.
Lopez deflected, so a point to Bishop Miege.
Lopez is so good at that. You know, she kind of comes out of nowhere, sort of broad jumped there a bit, but just used her power to just tool it right off the block. I think if she could get all her kills that way, she would. she's really good at it.
Scanlon finds the opening. 22-16.
Nice swing by Elizabeth Scanlon. Henson calls her the spark plug. She's just a vibrant, energetic person, and apparently also a guitar player. There's a couple of people on this team that can play guitar, so maybe they have like jam sessions after practice. Singing and dancing. It's my kind of volleyball team right there.
The block. Bishop Miege gets it over. St. Teresa's a chance. Scanlon into the net. So Bishop Miege with another point. 5-point advantage, St. Teresa's.
Nice cover there by Delaney Morrison off that block. And I hit another unforced error.
Reese, too far. And Bishop Miege with another point. It's now a 4-point advantage.
Right idea, definitely. That deep corner, it's the right move. Just had a little too much power on it. Both teams are in timeout right now talking about just, you know, on the Star side, like, let's have some poise. We're okay. Just take a deep breath, relax. Let's first ball side out coming out of this timeout. Also, as a coach, it's a little strategy here. You know, you call a timeout in hopes that they come back and miss their serve. You're trying to ice the server a little bit.
The Hy-Vee Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Well, and as we learned last year with St. Teresa's and their fantastic comeback in set number 2, and also another comeback in set number 1, to quote the same person I did at the top of this broadcast, it ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
So anything could happen here, but Reese has been absolutely outstanding today for St. Teresa's, among others, is a little miscommunication there, and Bishop Miege now down by 3.
Yeah, that center middle connection right now for the Stars is a little off, especially because they're setting so far off the net. We want to have our middle delay their approach a little bit because it's a tough ball to set. That will get better as the season goes on and they have more time playing together. Nice pass.
Glover partially blocked. Scanlon too far. 22-20.
And here they come, creeping back in. Got to keep it interesting. That was a great up by freshman Maylee Morrison on that right back. Just touch off the block. Lays out, keeps her team in it.
Glover tipped around and into the net. 23-20, St. Teresa's.
I'm not sure how she got that ball out. It was really pretty impressive because Trinity went up and blocked it and it came in front of her and she just popped it up. They kept it alive, but unfortunately ended in that unforced error.
Out wide, and Morrison couldn't keep it alive. So now St. Teresa's 1 point away from winning set 2.
Nice job there by Elizabeth Scanlon on that overpass. We call that a birthday ball. It's like, happy birthday to me. I should score a point here. And She certainly did that there, so good job.
Stevens out. And that's the end of set number 2. 25-20 St. Teresa's.
That's the end of the second set. St. Teresa's 25, Michigan Miege 20.
So we'll be right back here on the St. James Volleyball Slam. Set number 3 coming your way. The Hy-Vee Game of the Week on Spectrum News is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Well, going into set number 3, Bishop Miege took set 1, 25-18, and then St. Teresa's with a 25-20 win in set number 2 to force set number 3. Seen a lot of great volleyball from both schools.
Yeah, this has been a fun match, and you know, it's our first 3-setter of the day, so we were due. I'm excited to see how this one pans out. I mean, really, both teams are kind of had one set on their own of maybe having too many unforced errors. So now, hopefully, it's just going to even out, and they're going to keep the ball in play, and it's going to be a beast of a third setter. Scrappy, scrappy, scrap stuff happened on both sides.
So getting ready to start once again, and talked about St. Teresa's and Bishop Miege. They've been meeting in the Volleyball Slam the past 3 seasons. This is Victoria Henson's first experience with the Volleyball Slam and the matchup with Bishop Miege, and there have just been some outstanding matchups, and this looks like it's going to be going up there as well as one of the classic matchups between these two schools.
Yes, it's been certainly a fun one, and lots of energy in the gym right now. The fans were getting into it. We saw the worm earlier. It's what you love to see.
St. Teresa's will start with a Randall serve.
They waited a second. I didn't think they were going to call it, but that was a double on that ball over. Double contact.
And a point for St. Teresa's to begin set number 3.
Get another look at it, yeah. It just came at her real quick, and she called it late, though. I mean, I was kind of surprised it got called. Nice cover.
Verhulst gets it over. And Kazajanski with another one, and a good start for St. Teresa's.
Kazajanski's just really solid. Like, she's been solid all afternoon. There's not any errors really coming out of her. That's a great cross-court swing. She had 1 block.
So Randall once again out, and Bishop Miege gets their first point of set number 3. See Sammy Schleicher there, the sophomore. Her brother's a star football player at Western Michigan. Very athletic family. As Glover with the finish.
It was a nice play by Glover. She kind of adjusts to the out-of-system ball, and she just goes and gets it. You know, that's what you want to see from her. Like, that was a bump set to the middle, and she went and just adjusted her approach and swung high hands, and smart volleyball.
Reach. Maria Stevens there, kept it alive. Lopez.
Oh, man, unlucky bounce off the ceiling.
It's a point for Bishop Miege, and it's a 1-point match.
Off the back row attack from Lopez. It's just a nasty shot, right? It's that right back. Lots of pace on that ball. It's a nice swing.
Bella Franco. Glover.
Nice up.
A little miscommunication there, and it's a 4-2 lead for St. Teresa's.
I like the defense we saw there from setter Marandine. She lays out for that ball, and then we just have a little miscommunication. 3 people in 1 small space does not equal good things.
So here's Glover once again. And service ace for Glover. So St. Teresa's building a lead.
Really starting at the service line. The first 2 servers have had a lot of pace in the ball, a lot of float. They're making it difficult for the Stags to just stay in system. They have 2 good hitters up in front, 3 actually, good hitters in front row right now. It's a good rotation for them, but they can't get a pass.
Point for St. Teresa's.
They call the setter under the net. She's not allowed to fully cross that center line. And yeah, I mean, we can't see it from here, but it looks like there's no way that she didn't.
Glover just a bit low, so point for Bishop Miege. Trinity Stevens will now go back to set. Or serve, excuse me. Serve from Stevens.
A great serve, but honestly also followed by a great pass. Avery Reed really doing a good job for the Stars.
Reish, bit low that time. So Bishop Miege now only trails by 2.
The Stars wanting to see a double there again on that set over the net, but the set was just a little too far outside the antenna for Reish, and she tried to cut it line. I think we are at like 4 or 5 missed serves already in this set. They're trying to be aggressive, which you can appreciate. You know, this is the 3rd set. It's for, you know, for the big kahuna here, for the win, for the W, but at this point, we really got to keep the ball in play and give ourselves a chance.
Lily Stewart. Lopez. Becker. Too far. Bishop Miege with the point, and it's St. Teresa's again up by 2. Maylee Morrison now back to serve. And rotation violation against St. Teresa's. So Bishop Miege now only down by 1.
Tell you what, these ref teams are on top of it today. I've seen that called at least 5 times today. You don't see that called too often.
Becker, it's blocked. And we're tied at 7.
Just a little bit of a timing issue there for Becker. She was a little bit early and just kind of hit the ball on the way down. You can kind of see the block got her.
Reish.
Nice hustle.
Franco keeps it alive, and Morrison will get it across. It's Becker.
Another nice out by Franco.
Lopez, yes!
I love the excitement over there for the Stags. You gotta love that energy. Anytime somebody lays out for a dig, that's gotta be celebrated. And there's Lopez again with that swing off hands. She's so dangerous that way. You have to be a discipline blocker when you're up against her.
Reish, too far. Bishop Miege now leads by 2. Timeout, St. Teresa's. Let's take a look at that last point.
Set goes out to freshman Reish, just wide a little bit. But again, she continues to take those big swings, and she had a block. She was right in front of her face. Impressed with her poise tonight.
Yeah, stage not too big for Eleanor Reish. But Bishop Miege now in the driver's seat here in set number 3, trying to come away with a match win, and the fans here from Bishop Miege hoping to see that.
We may see an in-system pass. The ball go to Sprague. She's an ambidextrous low error hitter that, no, back to the freshman.
And a block. Marin Dean.
That was a big block. That was exciting. Yeah, Marin Dean and a solo block. I actually thought the middle block had closed. I didn't see that. That was impressive.
Too far on the serve, and Bishop Miege leads by 2. Scanlon comes in for Fendi. Now to Eleanor Reich. Back to serve.
Looks like maybe there's an earring, like an illegal earring in. A yellow card was issued, or delay of game, I believe.
And the assistant referee here on the near side showing the yellow card.
I don't know how she saw that. It's like ninja eyes. I could never see that from that far away.
Lopez gets it.
Lopez likes that line shot. She knows she's going to get one of 2 things. A kill down the line or a kill off some hands. Not leaving her a ton of space. She finds a hole and takes advantage.
It's now Lopez to serve. Scanlon. Lopez, back row. Reach back row. Into the crowd for a point for St. Teresa's.
Another big swing and a big moment. Back-to-back back row attacks there. One from Lauren Lopez trying to use the finesse. And then Reich bringing the hammer.
So now
Avery Reed's done a really good job today. Just really pushing the defense, making the Miege hitters have to work really hard.
Olivia Stevens.
There it is. There's another really great swing off high hands. Beautiful set by Marin Dean. All started with a great pass.
Well, coach describes Olivia Stevens as their secret weapon. And Bishop Miege with another. It's Delaney Morrison.
Been a little shift in momentum. It started out with the Stars serving really tough, and the Stags kind of struggling with that, and now it's vice versa. The Stags are serving really tough, and the Stars are kind of struggling with that, their serve right now. There it is.
Glover.
Glover, the Holy Cross commit, gets another kill for her Stars. If they're in system, I would expect just about every ball is going to go to her. She's effective. It's so hard to stop a middle who drives and is available. Yep, there she was with that block. There it is again.
Glover. Kept alive by Morrison. Stevens! And St. Teresa's with another point. Glover is having quite a set. Stevens. Another point for St. Teresa's. It's a 1-point set.
Yeah, those are really tough balls to hit when you're an outside, when you're set on the 10-foot line, and you can't get really a huge approach. And she was trying to hit a cut shot. She's trying to do fancy things, and she's gonna just keep getting better and better.
Lopez tips it over. Kezijanski blocked, and Bishop Miege back up by 2. Marin Dean to serve.
Oh,
rotation violation against St. Teresa's.
She's gonna go tell Coach Henson who, in fact, did it. It looks like maybe the setter left too early. Credit to the Stags, serving really tough here in set 3.
Reich. Olivia Stevens can't quite get it over. And Bishop Miege leads now 15-13.
There's Reich again, a little finesse. Whenever you're little out of sorts, a lot of system, we like to send that ball to a setter, which is exactly what she did. The setter got a nice dig, but it's hard to figure out who's getting that second ball, and there can be some chaos there.
Verhulst. Reach. Verhulst blocked.
Oh my. She covered herself.
Glover.
What a play. Verhulst is so calm, cool, and collected, and she just got blocked. Good off the net defense. She's gonna get blocked here, and then just, oh, I'll just pop that up myself.
It's now Fendi. Verhulst tips it over. Glover, blocked by Stevens. Kazajanski, but Bishop Miege, it's Stevens once again.
Boom. She's done a great presence at the net. Just make hitters think about it, you know. That's one of the important rules of being a middle is that I'm just going to go take up some space and make hitters have to think about my presence.
Kazajanski gets the kill that time.
There she is again. You know, she had back-to-back errors, which was pretty uncharacteristic for her, and Kazajanski just goes up and does what she does, and she hits it right off of the outside blocker's hands. High, seam, hard to defend. Great, great swing.
Teresa Glover.
Oh, man.
Out wide, so Bishop Miege back in front by 2.
Missed serves right now are killing them. They work hard to get that side out, and then they go back there and serve it out. Lots of time left still in this third set.
It's Trinity Stevens into the net.
It's contagious. Everyone wants the ace.
So now Lily Stewart will go back to serve. And just a reminder that big comeback last year, it was Lily Stewart as a sophomore that was serving when St. Teresa's was making that comeback. Verhulst out wide, and another point for St. Teresa's, and very appropriately, we are tied up here late in set number 3. We would not want it any other way.
I imagine a lot of the parents in the stands are stressed out right now.
Stewart again. So a point for St. Teresa's, and timeout for Bishop Miege, as Bishop Miege had the lead a few moments ago, but St. Teresa's has battled back to take a 1-point advantage.
Lily Stewart has done a good job serving today. She just served that ball. That was a great swing by Lauren Lopez, but unfortunately they did call Marandine in the net on that set. Her back just can't do that.
And again, Lily Stewart, just what an outstanding job she did last year, and it's kind of the person you want serving if you're St. Teresa's, I would guess.
Yeah, whoever your steady Eddie is, you want them back there and know that they have a little bit of pace, but you know they're going to serve the right zone. Sometimes it's not necessarily about how hard you serve, it's about who you serve, right? We as coaches know who the weakest passer is on any team at any given time, and we want them to get the ball as much as possible. So having someone who can serve a zone is critical. And Lily definitely has that hand control. You can tell she knows who she's going after and what she's doing.
Lily Stewart out of the timeout. Morrison gets it over. Off the top of the net. Point to Bishop Miege.
It was actually a really good play. I believe it was Delaney Morrison, if memory serves. When they sent the ball over, it was a free ball, and a free ball, we should get a kill, but she sent it right in the path of the setter. So there was just a little bit of chaos there, so the right side had to take it, and the setter had a weird entry, and it was just good high IQ volleyball there.
Reach, blocked, Schleicher.
Sammy Schleicher, sophomore middle with the big block at a really crucial point. And what an aggressive swing out of system, way off the net. That's a super hard ball to hit.
Miege tried to tip it over the block that time. And now Bishop Miege with back-to-back points. Sammy Schleicher having quite a last few moments.
She gets there. Oh, nice dig by Lopez and just shoots it right over the net. She looks surprised.
Schleicher, coach said, always has a smile on her face.
Yeah, good heads-up play there.
And another point for Bishop Miege. And now Bishop Miege closing in on a potential set 3 and match victory. Timeout taken by St. Teresa's. Well, Nancy, we've gotten to see a lot of both these teams going into 3 sets. What's impressed you about both of them?
I think just their energy in the back row. I think they're getting their hands on a lot of balls, and they're, the swings, they're taking aggressive swings as well. I think in this first, match of the season, sometimes it's hard to have the courage, like out of system, to swing really hard and deep. Like swing high and deep is what we tell our players when we don't have a great pass, and they're doing that, and they're just scrapping, and they're serving tough. Unfortunately, the serving tough has led to a lot of service errors. So as they move into the season, I know that will probably be a focus. Is we want to serve tough, but we got to serve in. That's kind of important. Now coming out of this timeout, right? We've got freshman Maylee Morrison back there at the line, and Franco's telling her, just get the first one in. First one in out of a timeout. Take a deep breath. And she gets it in. Way to go.
Miege. Lopez. And Bishop Miege with another one.
She just dribbles it over the net. That was like it happened in slow motion right before our eyes. And get another look at that one. She's just a little bit early and coming down and just right inside that block. Smart play.
Miege tips it. Lopez blocked, but it falls for a point. And now Bishop Miege is 2 points away from winning set 3 and the match.
That's her bread and butter. You give her hands, she's going to use them. And use them she did. Very nicely done. She's got some power, that's for sure.
So now the freshman, Maylee Morrison. Stickerman.
Nice up by Franco.
Lopez.
They didn't call a touch, but they did call a net violation.
So now Bishop Miege with the point and an opportunity to win the match.
It's hard to tell on those replays. Ours aren't in slow motion, so I can't tell if she was in the net. It was a slight net violation.
Morrison. Miege blocked, and it falls, and St. Teresa says not done quite yet.
What a game point swing from Miege. She got a few opportunities in that run there by the Stags. She's got that seam down the line, which is what she was aiming for, and she just kind of caught the tape.
So Miege, the freshman. Lopez staying alive.
Nice hustle, nice hustle. You okay? No.
So Bishop Miege with the victory, had a little collision over here on the near side. Everybody's all right, and Bishop Miege gets the victory.
Got some energy from the student section over there. The Stags. What a match. It really was back and forth the whole time. And I think maybe a little bit on the Star side, some nerves got the best of them in that third set. And you had the poise of Lauren Lopez and Kirsten Verhulst and Trinity Stevens over here for the Stags. It just kind of kept everybody calm, cool, and collected.
Well, another fantastic match here at the St. James Volleyball Slam, the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week on Spectrum News. More volleyball is coming up next as Bishop Miege takes this one 2-1 over St. Teresa's. Again, more volleyball coming up next here from the St. James Volleyball Slam.